Machua constituency. Guest of honor, District Governor, Rotarian, Mr. Nasir H. Bala, Reverend Brother Jaiko Garvasis, Provincial Superior of Pune, Province of Montfort Brothers of Saint Gabriel. Director and Principal of Montfort Academy, Reverend Brother Prem. Rotarian, Mr. Vijay Gopi, Miss Smita, Mr. Nestor, President of Rotary Club of Panjim, all the esteemed guests, brothers, sisters, press media, teachers, staff members, and my beautiful audience. In spite of your busy schedule, you have made it for our program. In spite of heavy rain also, we were tensed up from morning. Brother was tensed up, but yes, when you have love, we say no, un mode gandar paute. In Konkani we say. So that's the reason a loving guest all are here, and we are very happy to welcome you. And we are thanking you from heart for sparing your precious time. Let's embark on a journey of insightful dialogue, thought-provoking perspectives, and valuable learning. May I now request our dignitaries, MLA, Chief Guest, Sri Rajesh Paldesai, Guest of Honor, District Governor, Mr. Nasir Bala, Guest of Honor, Reverend Brother Jaiko Garvasis, Rotarian, Mr. Vijay Gopi, Mr. Nestor, President of Rotary, Brother Prem, Director and Principal, Montfort Academy, to kindly take your seat on the dais. Thank you, sir. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. If you light a lamp for someone else, it will also brighten your path. Lighting a lamp is an integral part of worship. It symbolizes the presence of divine energy, illuminating the path of righteousness and dispelling darkness. May I now call upon our dignitaries, MLA Sri Rajesh Paldesai, Governor, District Governor Mr. Nasir Bala, Provincial Brother Jaiko Garvasis, Rotarians Mr. Vijay, and Nestor to kindly come forward to light the lamp. Thank you, sir. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this special event. We are truly honored by your presence today, sir, and we are thrilled to have you share this momentous occasion with us. We now request Mr. Nestor Siqueira to welcome our dignitaries by giving fruit basket as a warmth of welcome. I now request Monica to hand over fruit basket to our Nestor to give away that to assistant. Okay, we now request Sir Nestor Siqueira to hand over full basket to our District Governor Nasir Borsetwala. Thank you, sir. I now request Mr. Nestor Siqueira to hand over fruit basket to Provincial Reverend Brother Jaiko Garvasis. I now request Mr. Nestor Siqueira to hand over fruit basket to Rotarian Mr. Vijay Gopi. May I now request Mr. Nestor Siqueira to give fruit basket to Assistant Governor Mr. Ashok Menon. May I now request Mr. Nestor Siqueira to hand over fruit basket to District Secretary Mr. Ajay Menon. May I now request Mr. Nestor Siqueira to hand over fruit basket to Sister Amala. I now request Mr. Nestor Siqueira to give fruit basket to Reverend Brother Chendi Tortil, pioneer of Montfort Academy, Corway. May I now request Mr. Nestor Siqueira to give fruit basket to Sister Josephine, Principal of Jesus and Mary School. May I now request Brother Prem, Director and Principal of Montfort Academy, to give fruit basket to Nestor Siqueira. Thank you, Mr. Nestor Siqueira. Sorry for some technical issue from my mouth. Okay. So, thank you once again for Nestor Siqueira to welcoming our guest and Brother Prem to welcoming our Sir Nestor Siqueira. So, once again, thank you very much. Now, our next program will be, I call upon Madam Manjula Pillai to put some light on the purpose and the orientation of the program.
Distinguished Chief Guest of the Day, Sri Rajesh Palasai, Guest of Honor Sri Nasir Borsetwala, Reverend Brother Jacob Garvasis, dignitaries, esteemed colleagues and my dear students. Good evening. It's an honor to stand before you today as we inaugurate this crucial and impactful one-year nursing assistantship course under the Human Resource Development Foundation, that is HRDF. So this program represents not just a training course, but a significant step towards building a healthier and more compassionate society. So the main purpose or the primary purpose of this course is to equip participants with the essential skills and knowledge required to provide high quality care to the patients. In today's fast evolving healthcare landscape, the role of nursing assistants is more vital than ever. So our healthcare system relies on dedicated professionals who can offer support, empathy, and competent care to those in need. By the end of this course, the students will be well prepared to contribute effectively in various healthcare settings, including hospitals, clinics, and long-term care facilities. So this program is designed to address several key objectives. The main objective is the skill development, to provide trainees with a comprehensive training in patient care, including basic nursing procedures, infection control, and emergency response. The next point will be the empathy and compassion, to cultivate a deep sense of empathy and compassion, which are as crucial as technical skills in the field of healthcare. Then professional growth, to open doors to further career advancement opportunities in the healthcare sector, enabling the students to grow professionally as well as personally. And community impact is the fourth point, and to strengthen the healthcare infrastructure by ensuring a steady supply of well-trained, capable and motivated nursing assistants. So now let me give an overview of what to expect throughout this one-year journey. So our curriculum is meticulously crafted to balance theoretical knowledge with practical application. So the students will be engaged in classroom lectures, hands-on training sessions, and real-world clinical experiences. And the students will be guided by a team of experienced instructors and healthcare professionals who are committed to their success. So their wealth of knowledge and real-world insight will be invaluable as they navigate the training. Then interactive learning. We emphasize on interactive learning, including simulations, group discussions, and case studies. And these methods are designed to enhance the critical thinking and problem-solving skills. And communication skill. For every profession, communication skill is a very important thing. So we help the students to develop effective communication skills to interact with patients, families, as well as the healthcare teams. And ethics and professionalism. Instill a sense of ethics, responsibility, and professionalism in healthcare setting. Then support systems. So recognizing the challenges that come with the rigorous training, we have established robust support systems. This includes academic counseling, peer support groups, and access to mental health resources. And after this completion of the course, certification, regarding the certification and placement, upon successful completion of the course, they will receive certification that is recognized across the healthcare industry. And additionally, we offer placement assistance to help the transition smoothly into their professional roles. So in conclusion, this one-year nursing assistantship course under HRDF is not merely an education endeavor, it is a commitment to improve the lives both of the patients you care for and your own. So the learners here are about to embark on a journey that will challenge them, inspire them, and ultimately shape them into a healthcare professional who can make a real difference. So I encourage you to embrace every opportunity to learn, to grow, and serve with dedication and compassion. And the skills that the students learn here, that acquire here, will not only impact their career, but also will leave a lasting positive impact on the countless lives. So thank you, and I expect your support and prayers for this venture to be a great success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for enlightening on the purpose and the orientation of the program. There is no reward without work, no victory without effort, no battle won without risk. Nothing worth having was ever achieved without effort. Today's success is due to the journey of collaborative efforts by Rotary Club of Panaji together with Vijay Facilities Management Private Limited. May I now request Mr. Nestor Sikvera, Mr. Vijay Gopi to brief us about the collaborative efforts taken by them.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Dignitaries on the dais and guests and friends in the audience and our fellow Rotarians. Well, just to give you a little brief on how this all came about, this whole nursing institute program came about. It's been in the process for about 10 months to 12 months that we've been thinking of collaborating or doing something different. One very important person who's not standing here, but he's traveling outside, is our Rotarian Rajesh Kunde. And he's one of the important spokes in this period. was kind of thought out of the box, and we were, brainstorming as to what we always think we do something. He's our vocational service director. He says, let's do some skilling program. Let's do a skilling program. And then we say, what do we do? And a lot of thought process into that. We looked at tailoring. We looked at a huge amount of different courses. But I think the most important thing we did was do a proper need assessment survey. And I think, if we get caught up into just doing a program for the sake of doing a program, I don't think it will work. But really brainstorming, trying out, even for a month of thinking, different meetings. If it's not working, it's not working. Okay, we put it aside. Come up with something new. Think of something new. So that was the most important part where this came about. And how did this equation come up? The one man who's not here, probably his mother-in-law is not too well. His name is Nitin. Nitin was there earlier, he moved out. So Nitin was the guy who introduced me to Brother Prem. And Brother Prem's electrifying personality, how dynamic he is. So it's kind of, it just pulls you towards him. And we wanted to do things together. I came here, saw the campus, saw what's what. He came over to our club, also visited us. And, we had a couple of meetings down. He showed us the campus, what all they are doing with different collaborators. And I think Vijay too was there for some of those meetings.
Yeah. For me, the journey actually began with a call from Rajesh Kunde and Nesta saying that we are visiting Kolim. There's an institute like this. So we came here, we started ideating what is the program because we saw such a huge campus. There was a lot of potential, a lot of classrooms which are available, and we could take up many more programs. We thought of tailoring, we thought of other programs, but eventually we all bottomed down on this home nursing program. We call it also the assistant nursing program. Okay, so initially we thought we'll get close to about 40 students to take up this program, but looking at the dynamics in Goa, there are not many applicants. In fact, there's a need for this program out here, but the applicants are very less. So we decided to start off with 20. Okay, for the first year we are planning to have close to about 20 as a team size. Eventually we are planning to graduate to 40 in numbers. Yeah.
So well, as all good things that you want to do, the bottom line is vitamin M. You know what vitamin M is. So very subtly, knowing what a quiet and simple personality Vijay is, we've been doing all the discussions and whatever. I'm saying, okay, how much is it going to come to? What all we need to fund? So we thought of a figure of around 5 lakhs, so enough for whatever. So he comes in and says, no, we should do. We had gone around, we started going around and looking at different courses that were available in Goa. And one thing we saw was, they're doing their best at what they could do. We said, we want to be the best. So he says, no, we need the best of equipment, the best of furniture for the students, they should be comfortable, whatever. And then very unassumingly he said that he's willing to sponsor, and he sponsored 15 lakhs for this program. Very unassumingly, and even today, he continues in that way.
So initially I got a list from Brother Prem of what are the various items which are required. There was a lot of infrastructural change. In fact, the classroom which you all saw, some of, if you all visited the place, it was not the way how it looks at the moment. There were a lot of partitions and walls which we had to break down and do up the whole thing. In fact, the whole tiling was replaced and a lot of other infrastructure was arranged. Infinity Modules was our furniture supply. In fact, he has helped us even get the furniture on time and ensure that our inspection and everything which happened just last week went on smoothly. In fact, one of the comments which the inspectors had given is that it is one of the best campuses for this kind of a program that they have seen. That was a feedback given.
And we went around looking at all these, and people were telling us that there are a lot of nursing programs happening in Goa. The programs here, programs there, and whatever. But when we took a call and said we'll do it, we said we're going to do the best. When you say we're going to do the best, then there's no competition. So that's the way we want to place this course. Right, Brother Prem? And we have, see, Rotary, when we go to do projects, we go see what's the need in the society, collaborate together, and then hand it over to the best administrators to take care of the course. So that's exactly what we've done. We've studied what's required in the society and put collaborators together, and we have someone like the Montfort brothers, who I would like to thank for giving us this opportunity and tying up with us, associating with us, to create this kind of program.
Again, I think we are done. Thank you very much for coming here and turning this particular program that we actually.
I like this style. Both of us here together and
It's something different.
very.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sir Nestor and Sir Vijay Gopi, for your great efforts and great support towards Montfort Academy. Thank you, sir. Once again, thank you. I'm delighted to introduce our today's guest of honor, Rotarian Mr. Nasir Borsetwala, who has warmly accepted our invitation to join us today. May I now request Mr. Gaurish Naik to introduce our today's guest of honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, one and all. Sir District Governor Nasir Borsetwala, academically always a topper, he is a commerce graduate and a certified associate of the Indian Institute of Banks. He is a multifaceted personality. Stated his career as a banker, he was the youngest appointed manager of the United Western Bank Limited. Later, he had resigned after 11 years of service and started his computer business, which has a respectable name in the IT field. He joined Rotary in late 1996 as a member of RC Kolhapur Midtown, and ever since he is a name to be recognized in the Rotary fraternity. He received the Best Club Secretary Award and also 6 district awards as the club president in 2003-04. A most coveted, knowledgeable Rotarian, he is one of amongst the sought-out trainers and speakers at the Rotary meetings. Known for his acute planning and execution, he has taken over as the district governor position on 1st July 2023. Now, I am requesting Mr. Sir District Governor Nasir Borsetwala to say some few words.
Good evening, friends. All protocols followed. Dignitaries on the dais. It's a privilege to have MLA Rajesh ji with us, President Nestor, the magnanimous donor, Vijay, father and the staff of the Montfort Academy, Rotarians, invitees, ladies and gentlemen. When two organizations, both who deal with humanity, come together, the results are definitely going to be the best. Though it has taken 10 months of hard efforts to constitute a nursing academy over here, the efforts are going to be, giving us the fruits perpetually. Every year, 20 students, for the sake of humanity, to serve those who need them the most. Congratulations to Rotary Club of Panaji for coming up with such a novel and a noble project. I call it a noble project because this is going to go years and years together to serve mankind. Now when Nestor called me and told me that you are required today to the inauguration of this academy, I immediately accepted it because such out-of-the-box projects are the need of the day. However, I believe in one thing, that Rotarians are the hands of God. Whenever the Almighty wants to do something good, He summons a Rotarian. And it is through Rotary such good and noble acts are done. There was a need of a nursing academy, creation and to get students passed out academically as well as having on-hand education. It was a need. So immediately I think 10 months ago the Almighty must have thought that Nestor is the most befitting personality. So we asked him to start working. And one hand starts working, the second hand, the third hand, the fourth hand, everybody come together. And then that is the solidarity. Thank you very much, Vijay, for your kind donation under the CSR. Thanks to Rajesh also for his astounding work. And thanks to every member of the Rotary Club of Panjim. It is because of you that we have come up with such a nice project. Many, many thanks to the Montfort Academy and the Montfort brothers. We have started, initialized this project, but now it is there, baby. Now you have to nurture it. And that will be on a day-to-day basis. It is not that we only have an inaugural session and everything goes. We will leave, but the baby is in your hand. Now you are going to create 20 able, efficient nurses for the service of the society and mankind. Thank you very much for taking this Herculean task with you along with Rotary. And I'm extremely confident that the organization, that is the course and the nursing institute is in the most able hands. So I am also studying it as I am a Xavier. So I am also associated with the Jesuits for so long. And I have every word of confidence that these people can do it. They will do it, and I am sure that this institute is going to be the best. There cannot be a comparison. The best. So, at this moment I would also like to place my word of gratitude on behalf of the Rotary to all the instructors and the teachers who are going to be a part of this facility. It will be because of you that good students will be passing out every year. May God bless all of you for your noble service as a teacher, as an instructor. Because it will be across you that the course and the success of this institute will pivot around. May I wish you all the best. And to the students, this is an opportunity. Don't miss it. One amongst you could turn out to be a Florence Nightingale. God knows. So let us wish the institute all the best. Let us congratulate Rotary for being associated and being a part of this noble deed. Many, many thanks to our MLA Rajesh ji for finding a time despite his busy schedule. We require your blessings also, sir, because you are a localite and your help at every given juncture will make this course more eligible, more difficult. Thank you very much for coming, accepting our invitation. Friends, lastly, to all of you who have come over here and bless this noble act of Rotary in association with the Montfort Academy. Thank you very much and God bless.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring, encouraging speech and lovely blessings that you gave us. Really, with your blessing, will flourish up. Okay, the next one, I now request Ms. Rachel to introduce today's guest of honor, Reverend Brother Jaiko Garvasis, Provincial Superior of Province of Pune.
Thank you, Ma'am Sheila. Good evening to one and all. Reverend Brother Jaiko Garvasis is the Provincial Superior and the Chairman of Montfort Brothers of St. Gabriel, Province of Pune. An excellent educator, mentor and a towering leader, he has also been rendering the immense services in the field of education for the last 4 decades, imparting the quality and holistic education. A great teacher and a mathematician who have tutored wholeheartedly nurtured the youth to be a finer human beings. His deep-rooted faith in Christ and gospel values motivated him to help out necessitous and marginalized through education. His charismatic personality, simplicity, and innovative thinking has been his trademark. May I now request respected and Reverend Brother Jacob Gervasis is to say a few words.
Sisters and brothers, I'm not breaking the protocol because the protocol here is we connect with everybody as brothers and sisters because we call ourselves brothers. I'm not father, I'm brother. Okay. That said, we Montfortians, when we say Montfortians, all those who are associated with us, Montfort brothers are Montfortians. So all of you are Montfortians that way. Are filled with joy, and it is also a moment of hope, joy and hope. Joy, when I say a gratuitous joy that we have because of the birth that has taken place here, a new birth that has taken place in this small joint family. I say joint family because we started off with an ITI here. And then we started exploring, and then we have had with Brother Prem exploring automobile section, and then we have other different courses keep happening here. We have started pre-primary here. It will be a school, graduate into a school, and so on. And then something new that is happening today. Started with Brother Chandi here, the pioneer who made sure that this campus is as it is, because it was not that when he came here. It was fully occupied. You know how to rehabilitate people. Mr. Rajesh would be knowing what difficulty he would be going through in rehabilitating people, being part of the rehabilitation board, and Brother Chandi here did that quite well, being a brother to all, at the same time saying that we would like to do a little service here, and then people happily moved out, and then we relocated them. So we are happy that Mr. Rajesh is here as the chief guest here and supporting us different ways here. And then we are grateful to definitely the Rotarians for the immense work that you have been doing. Definitely we acknowledge the presence of their district governor and Mr. Bosdwala, and also the assistant district governor, Mr. Ashok Menon, and the president, Mr. Nestor, and Mr. Vijay, who opened up his purse and wide purse for that. Thank you for that. So we are thankful to each one of you for getting connected with us and then connecting us to the whole world, because we have moved into Uganda, province of Pune. We have moved into Uganda, and Brother Prem contacted Mr. Nestor, and he says it is possible for us to get connected with Rotarians there in Uganda. We are in both Chincha and Kampala, two districts there, and then we are getting connected there. So that is a good connect. Humanity, that is what we speak of. So we are thankful for all that is happening, and then we have inaugurated a classroom and a lab. Classroom to have skills learned, knowledge, and then lab for the skills, appropriate skills to be provided. And in the classroom, we also said it's not enough to have knowledge. Ms. Manchula was referring to the need for compassion, and that is what connects human beings. That is something that we would like to have our students And then hopefully, the hope that you are speaking about, hopefully this would be the best in terms of providing that compassionate heart to people, more than the knowledge and skills. Definitely that will be provided elsewhere, but if it is to be the best, that is the attitude that what matters. Now, we also hope to have students in large numbers waiting in queue. It will happen not with us making efforts. Why are you here? If each of you here think there is a need in the society to have that health in the society, to have a healthy society, if you think there is a need, it will happen. Let's say in your family, somebody is having an urgent medical need and you do not know what to do. You would be frantically looking for somebody in the neighborhood. But if you are skilled to take care of that eventuality, what would happen? You are free of those anxious moments. And suppose you had somebody in the neighborhood to call up and say, come and attend to, and then what would happen? You would be free of those anxious moments. And that is something that we are looking at in the society, to create that awareness. And also people to enroll, the convinced people to get enrolled. And who could that be? It could be you and I. I was asking Brother Prem, what should be the qualification? 10th attempted, that is a qualification. All of you are 10th plus. And what is the age limit? No age bar. So the oldest one here seated also can say, I can get myself enrolled. Now, let's say I am occupied with many other things, then why not I encourage somebody else, my neighbor, somebody else to get enrolled? And if that happens, and if the number of people who, with that awareness and with that skill and with that conviction grows, I think we will have a healthy society with less of anxiety. And so we look up to you to provide that. And then I should also at the same time share our feelings of joy and gratitude to the staff members here. They have been doing that immense job. And then they also are good at, the seniors are very good at making sure that the juniors who come in are very well incorporated into the family of Montfort. And that is why the newcomer came and addressed here. And he joined today and he addressed, that's what happened. And that is what happens. So together we shall make sure there is a healthy society, and we shall make sure that we are both healthy and happy. Thank you.
Thank you, brother, for your presence in gentle words, the source of encouragement for all of us. Once again, thank you, brother. Now there will be exchange.
I just missed Father is here, is the parish priest. Because he had gone to the hospital, I wanted to take he had to go to the hospital to attend to his needs. And suppose we had somebody here trained, they would not have it needed. so thank you, Father, for blessing the program.
May I now request Director and Principal Brother Prem to give fruit basket to our Reverend Father Kevin Rodriguez, Parish Priest of Corlane, as a token of love. Thank you, Father. Now there will be exchange of MOU between Montfort Academy and Mr. Nestor Sikvera, President of Rotary Club, and sponsorer Mr. Vijay Gopi, Vijay Facilities Management Private Limited. May I now request Brother Prem, Mr. Nestor and Mr. Vijay to please come forward to do the exchange of MOU. Thank you, sir. Dear brother, thank you, father. Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Sri Rajesh Paldesai, who has graciously accepted the invitation to join us today in spite of his busy schedule. May I now request Madam Aura Gomes to introduce our today's chief guest.
Sri Rajesh Paldesai, MLA, Montfort constituency. Good evening, sir. His occupation is business. He has worked for the constituency through the trust Navi Isha Foundation for Betterment. Very kind person, helpful and very approachable. He's taken up many challenging jobs, an active person like construction of roads in remote villages, construction of soak pit of poor villages, building 7 temples across the constituency, help job fair for various age group of Komojua constituency for private companies, develop 6 private ambulances and various help for needy during COVID crisis, sponsored for various sports like cricket, football, etc., tournaments for betterment of youth, organized swimming classes for women for the constituency so that they become self-independent, sponsoring higher education to needy students. His overall ideas and aim is to provide better life to the people of his constituency. He is having many future plans for the betterment and beautification of Komojua constituency. Now, I request Mr. Paldesai to say few kind words.
Good evening, everyone. Montfort Academy, Institute of Nursing, आजच्या या उद्घाटनात आमच्या मदी आसा नासिर बर्सदवाला, त्याच बरोबर आमच्या मदी आसा आमचो ब्रदर जायका ग्रावेसिस, त्याच बरोबर आमच्या मदी आसा आमचो खोल्लेचो फादर, त्याच बरोबर आमचो नेस्टर सिक्वेरा, त्याच बरोबर आमच्या मध्ये आसा विजय गोपी, त्याच बरोबर आमचो ब्रदर आसा प्रेम, त्याच बरोबर आमचो मेनन सर आनी हांगा जमिल्ली सगळी माझी भाव भयणां. म्हाजो खरोखरच तुमकां कॉंग्रॅच्युलेट करता मॉन्फोर्ट अकॅडमी. आयज एक बरें काम तुमी करून दाखयलां. हांव चिंत्तालो खूब वर्सां आनी तुमच्या मदीं येवन हांव खूब फावटी बसला मेवळा. सदांच म्हाजें एक स्वप्न आसतालें. हांव सदांच लक्ष दितां फक्त 3 वस्तूचेर मेन: स्पोर्ट्स, हेल्थ आणि एज्युकेशन. ह्या 3 वस्तूचेर माझे सदांच लक्ष असता. इवन आमच्या ह्या कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीन सुद्धा हांवें लास्ट म्हाका दिसता मोर देन 6-7 स्कुलां, जी सारकी एक मॉडर्न स्कुलां म्हणून आयज सगळे जाण वळखता. तुम्ही सेंट अलोशियस दिवाडे आतांच हांवें म्हाज्या ओन कॉस्टान हांवें आतां करून दिल्लें आसा. म्हणजे तांकां जे पळय कितें रिक्वायरमेंट आसलेलें तें करून दिलां. कारांबोलीचे आमी स्कूल, गव्हर्मेंट प्रायमरी स्कूल, त्याच बरोबर कुमारजुआ अशी नांवां आनी घेयना, कारण खुबशीं केल्लीं आसा. सदांच आमी भर दिता. आयज जे पळय आमचे मॉन्फोर्ट अकॅडमीन जे पळय आयज काम केल्लें आसा, ते इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ नर्सिंग खरोखरच एक तोखणाय करपाचें काम आसा आनी बरें जॉब हो. कारण कितलेशेच आयज तुमी पळयलां आसतलें आमचे विजय गोपी डॉक्टराक सगळ्यांक बाकीच्यांक खबर आसतलें, आयज नर्सी मेळपाक खूब कठीण जालें. डॉक्टर मेळटा पण नर्सी मेळना. म्हणून ह्या माध्यमांतल्यान तुमच्या मॉन्फोर्ट अकॅडमींतल्यान हे कोर्स करून हे खुबशे आमचे जे नर्सी ह्यो खुबशे फुडें पावतले आनी हे सगळ्यांक सपोर्ट जातलो. सुंदर सारके तेंच्यांनी आयज हो एक प्रोग्राम दवरलो आसा. आतां हांव थंय वचून पळयल्या बरोबर म्हाका अशें दिसता, आतां आमच्या सरान सुद्दां म्हणलेलें आतांच आपण एडमीट जावंक कशें आपल्याक दिसतालें म्हणून. म्हणजे जस्ट इतले सुंदर केला त्यांच्यानी प्रत्येक बारीक हेचेर त्यांच्यानी लक्ष दवरलेले आसा कितले सुंदर आम्ही मोठ्या मोठ्या हॉस्पिटलान वयता पळयता पण इतले सुंदर अशें नासलेले खरोखरच त्यांचे अभिनंदन करता आमच्या गोपीचे आनी आमच्या शिकवेराचे बरो प्रपोजल बरें करून तेंच्यांनी दिल्ले आसा आनी हांव खरोखरच उपकारी आसा इवन आमचो प्रेम ब्रदर खूब फावटी हांव हांगा येता मोर देन म्हाजे केन्ना पॉलिटिशियनाक केन्ना ते ग्राउंड बी दिना एक म्हाज्या स्वभावाक लागून 4 फावटी तेंचो ग्राउंड यूज केलाय 4 फावटी म्हाका केन्नाच तेंचे कडल्यान कसलीच अपेक्षा तेंच्यांनी दवरली ना पण हांव सदांच सांगता ब्रदर तुमकां कितें जाय ब्रदर तुमकां हांगा कितें करूंक जाय ब्रदर तुमकां आनी कितें शेड घालूंक जाय ब्रदर तुमी आनी कितें तरी करूंक सोदता इवन हांव तेंचो अभिनंदन करता कारण हांगा ITI करून भरपूर भुरगे इवन हांवें सुद्दां कमीत कमी 15 भुरग्यांक जॉब दिल्ले आसा कारण हांगासरल्यान ते तयार जाता एक फावंडेशन हय आमचें हांगासरल्यान तयार जाता ते खुबशे फॅक्टरीन म्हण बाकीच्या कसल्या कसल्या कामांनी तांकां जॉब मेळटा कारण सगळ्याक तांकां कितें गव्हर्नमेंट मेळटलें अशें ना पण हितून ते तयार करता आयज नर्सी सुद्दां हांगा तयार जातल्यो फुडें फुडें मोठ्या पदाचेर ती पावतल्यो म्हणजे बरें तांकां जॉब मेळूंक शकता आनी म्हाका गॅरंटी आसा हांव कॉंग्रॅच्युलेट करता आमच्या फूल मॉन्टफोर्ट एकाडेमीक आनी आमच्या ब्रदरांक आनी तेंचे फूल टीम कारण तेमी बरें काम केल्लें आसा जेन्ना जेन्ना म्हाजी गरज पळय तांकां पडटली त्या टायमार हांव आसतलो म्हाका तेंच्यांनी सांगपाचें आनीकय जर कितें करता आमी आमचो मुख्यमंत्री सातत्यान हितून लक्ष घालीत आसता शिक्षणाच्या बद्दल म्हणजे एड्युकेशनाच्या बद्दल बाकीचे कित्याक लागून आमकां मुख्यमंत्री सातत्यान सपोर्ट करता तुमकां सुद्दां जरी आनी कितें जाय पडत हांव तुमकां लागींच आसा तुमी उलो मारल्यार आमी हांगा पावता आमचो तुमचो डेली संपर्कय आसता विदीन विकांतल्यान एक फावटी तरी आमी एकामेका कडेन आसता उलोवप सो तुमकां ह्या फुडें सुद्दां आनीकय जर तुमी तुमचे कडेन खुबशे कितें करपा सारकें खुबशें आसा आतां आमी डिस्कस करताले हांव आनी आमचो नाशीद सर आमी डिस्कस करताले सो तेन्ना सुद्दां हांगा तुमचे कडेन खूब जमीन आसा जावं बाकीचें कितें आसा आनीकय तुमचे कडेन जर तुमकां जर दिसता जाल्यार आमी तुमकां हेल्प करता आमचो फूल तुमकां डोनेशन आसतलें तुमकां फूल फायनान्शियली सपोर्ट आसतलो जे कितें स्पॉन्सरशीप जी कितें तुमकां जाय आमी करता तुमी फक्त फुडें सरपाचें तुमी खूब बरें काम करता युथीक लागून आनी जे पळय तुमी एड्युकेशनाक म्हण बाकीचे आतां नर्सिंग हांकां सदांच तुमकां ब्लेसिंग आसतलो आनी आमचो आत्तां खोर्लेच्या फादरान तुमचें ब्लेसिंग केल्लें आसा खरोखरच तुमचें खूब बरें जातलें हांव देवा कडेन मागतां गोंयच्या सायबा कडेन मागतां जे जे पळय तुमी कितें येवजिल्लें आसा जे ते तुमचे फुडें बरें जावं न्ही इतलें हांव सांगतां ब्रदर तुमकां फूल तुमची एकाडेमीक म्हणजे मॉन्टफोर्ट एकाडेमीक हांव थँक्यू म्हणटा कारण म्हाका तुमी हांगा आपयल्या बद्दल आनी खरोखरच सांगता आतां नासीर सर म्हणलो तूं कोंकणीन उलय आपल्याक आयकोंकूंक जाय तेणी स्वताक म्हणलो तूं मातसो उलय कारण आमचे लोक खुबशे हांगा येयल्ले आसा तांकां म्हणलो बरें कळटलें हांवें म्हणलें ओके हांव उलयतां सो हांव ब्रदर तुमकां सगळ्यांक थँक्यू म्हणटा कोणें कितें नांवां बाकीचीं आमकां थोडीं नांवां खबर ना ताका चुकलें जाल्यार तुमी सन्मान घेया सो आमचो सदांच तुमकां सपोर्ट आसा आमचो गव्हर्नमेंटाचो फूल सपोर्ट आसा मुख्यमंत्र्याचो सदांच सपोर्ट आसतलो इवन हेल्थ मिनिस्टराचो सुद्दां तुमकां सदांच सपोर्ट आसतलो कारण आमचें रिलेशन तेंचे कडेन सगळ्यां कडेन बरें आसा जे जे तुमकां कितें इंस्ट्रुमेंट जर जाय पडले जाल्यार सुद्दां तुमी आमकां सांगपाचें जावं तुमी आमकां एप्लिकेशन सुद्दां जर दीत जाल्यार विदीन आमी 8 ते 15 दिसां भितर विदीन 8 to 15 days पर्यंत आमी तुमकां जे कितें जाय पडटा ते आमी तुमकां दिवपाक शकता तुमच्या हातीन अशीच सेवा जावं इतलेंच हांव देवा कडेन मागता आनी म्हाका हांगा आपयल्या बद्दल तुमच्या सगळ्यांक काळजांतल्यान देव बरें करूं म्हणटा थँक्यू
देव बरें करूं सर आमी कोंकणी मारया खरेंच काळजांत सान तुमकां देव बरें करूं तुमी कितली बरी उतरां दिली आनी तुमचो जो सपोर्ट आयकून आमकां मॉन्टफोर्ट एकेडमीक एकदम बरें दिसलें सर अशेंच आशेता की सदांच तुमी आमच्या मॉन्टफोर्ट एकेडमीक वावुरतले म्हणून देव बरें करूं आनी देवान तुमचे आशिर्वाद घालूं May I now request Director and Principal Reverend Brother Prudent to give details about Nursing Assistantship Program.
Good evening to everyone, the dignitaries on the stage. We want to give more details. This is precisely to focus on the program duration, who are eligible and what are the facilities that we are providing here. This is a one-year program, 10 months in the institute and 2 months internship in a reputed hospitals. Then the age limit for this is 18 years plus and qualification is 10 plus. and we are primarily focusing on the women, the youth in rural parts of Goa. The whole entity was working towards make this program to the most deserving, and we have a competent persons on board, including Sister Amala on our board from JMJ Hospital, and few doctors from Rotary who will be on and off, will be visiting the center to take lectures. And also we have a competent lecturers who will be lecturing and taking practicals. And we have the hostel facilities for both boys and girls. It's the first time we are introducing in the campus. We have been having a hostel for the boys for a very long time. But for the first time we are introducing for the girls in the campus to make sure that the girls who are traveling from the rural villages have the better facilities to stay here and have a secure place to study. So we are looking forward, as our Provincial Superior said, we look forward for your support to recruit people, because through personal support and help, certainly we can make a difference. So thank you so much and looking for your support.
Thank you, brother, for briefing today's program. Now, I request Mr. Nestor Siqueira to do the recognition and appreciation.
Thank you, ma'am. Well, a program like this wouldn't be complete without recognizing people who are special and did, their stuff to get us where we are today. I request DG to please come forward and assist me in recognizing a few who have done their work. If you saw the lab, everyone said it's fantastic. Speak and span, it should go. The person who got us there was our Prudent Rakesh Gowda. He's our community service director. He did a fantastic job. Rakesh, please come up. Just something small to show our appreciation for your fantastic efforts. Well, the man who is instrumental in getting us here, Brother Prem, please come up. Last but not the least, I'd like to call a very special couple up. Vijay and Smita, please come up. Just a small token of appreciation for all your efforts here. Thank you. Thanks.
And now request Mr. Nestor Siqueira to give vote of thanks.
Quite a few people I have to thank. Let me start with the MLA, Bob Rajesh Pandesai. Thank you for your presence here, your kind words and your offer of fantastic assistance to this program. Thank you so much for being here. Our DG, I had a word with him earlier when we were planning and we almost finalized things, and he said, yeah, we have to go ahead and launch it, inaugurate it. I called him up, and DG comes all the way from Kolhapur. So he's left at about 8 in the morning, driven all the way from there. The moment he finishes with this, he's going to Bengaluru on some other assignment. So, man, thank you for making it along with me. Thanks so much. Always being there. A provincial of the Montfort brothers, Brother Jacob. Pleasure to meet you and thanks for coming. Brother Jacob's come from Pune just to be with us today. He's off tomorrow back to Pune. Thank you. Brother Prem and the brothers of St. Gabriel. You got it right? Yeah. Okay. Thanks for giving us this opportunity of collaborating with you. Even our thought process for getting the hostel sorted out, there was a lot of discussion because the first time they are going to be permitting women to be staying in the premises. So there was a lot of back and forth, but finally I think we are there, and I think the women should take advantages and come in, learn and do well in life. Rotarian Vijay and Smita, can't thank you more for whatever you are doing. Not only the generous contribution, but right through. Even today, micromanagement of the press, going there, meeting them, who's going to be here, what's the program like, etc. Thank you. Thanks. Our Assistant Governor, Rotary Ashok Menon, thank you for gracing this occasion. Respected guests, all of you, it's good to have you all here. Do pray that this effort will bear fruit. I'm quite sure it will, but we need your prayers and blessings. The people who saw that we, got this act together, Rotarian Rakesh, thanks once again. Superb effort in very quick time and a fantastic job. Infinity Modules, Falcon Biomeds, who's provided our equipment, the parish priest, Father, thank you for your presence here. Members of the press, thank you. And finally, last but not the least, my fellow Rotarians who made it here, thank you, and wishing everyone else a pleasant evening. Thank you once again.
And the man who thanked all of us, I need to be thanked more. The whole concept that involved, I'm standing here with a great